Hey everybody, Aaron here from Cool Guys Who Sit at Home, and this is going to be my Let's Play series for Minecraft. I'm going to be doing a hardcore world, and the goal of this is to get from the beginning of the game to killing the dragon, obviously without dying. So we're going to name our world Let's Play. We're going to set it to hardcore. We're going to do a seed, and I'm doing a seed because I played a lot of Minecraft. I've started a lot of worlds. I really like starting in cool places, and also doing hardcore gives it a little bit more of a challenge. So in this particular seed, I'm going to be starting out with an NPC village, and I'm going to not only be trying to protect the NPC village, but also using its resources to help me stay alive and get to the end of the game. And considering that it's a hardcore, I think that's pretty reasonable. For those people who don't really know how to use seeds, it's a series of numbers or words or letters that you can put in to the game, and it allows you to pick a particular world and start out. So this is hardcore, so the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to get some wool so that I can make a bed. In order to keep NPCs alive at night without a golem or without defenses, you really do need to sleep at night. That way you can avoid monsters showing up at all. So the first thing that I need is 3 wool. And then after that, we're going to get some wood, and we're going to start on defending the town. So first major project is going to be rudimentary defenses for the town. Right after we explore it a little bit. I have explored this town once before when I was choosing my hardcore world and what seed exactly I was going to play. I haven't really explored further than the town, but I thought this seed was really cool and a fun way to start. We're also going to need to put doors on these houses so that monsters can't get in. I'm really not that familiar with how NPCs stay alive and what you need to do to get them to multiply. So I'll be learning about that while we do it, but we do have a nice robust town. I know the first thing that I want to find is the blacksmith. The blacksmith always has a chest, and here it is, and inside the chest are some goodies, so we're going to start off the game a little bit wealthier than usual. For some reason, oh, there we go, I have to fix some settings. So this is cool. We got some armor, we got some obsidian, some saplings, some wood. So this is a pretty good start for the beginning of a hardcore game. Make it just a little bit easier, not too much easier, because obviously if you die, it's over. So for controls, if I don't have a 2-button mouse, I like using F as the use button. If I do have a 2-button mouse, then I always use 1-2. Sometimes I will change attack to caps lock if I have to mine out a large area. We'll show you that first. So now I need to find some wood. So let's get to the high ground and see if we can get some trees. Looks like there's lots of animals around here, which is good, but not so many trees. I mean, there's some in the distance. Definitely going to have to do a tree farm because I don't want to run around a whole lot. Now, usually, if I wasn't playing hardcore, you'd build chests and worry about spawn locations, but really the bed at this point is just for sleeping through the night so that monsters don't spawn and I can keep my villagers alive until I can get the town lit and defend it properly. So I'm really looking forward to this. The longest hardcore game I've ever played was just a couple of weeks. I think that this game is going to take a lot longer than that to finish. We're definitely going to be building rudimentary machines, and we're going to have to go to the nether so we can make potions and all sorts of stuff. It's a pretty big task to try to get to the dragon and kill the dragon without dying in hardcore. Oops, a little bit of a lag. Going to change our video settings. Put this on normal. So, I'm going to pick a place for my house, and I think that my house is going to be over here. Although, I'm not really going to build a house. Actually, you know what? I'm going to steal a house for the time being. So I'm just going to take this house up here. It should be pretty safe. And we, of course, are going to build a crafting table. We're going to build a box, and we're going to make our bed. So let's go ahead and make the bed. So now hopefully we can survive the night without losing too many of our townsfolk, because I really would like to keep them alive and expand the town. So I'm going to go ahead and stick the diamonds, and the food, and the flour in there. First thing I need to do is I need to get some smooth stone. So we're going to need a pickaxe and shovel. And let's go ahead and find some stone. Which I guess I could steal from the house, but that'd be me. So I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to dig down over here. There we go. We have some stone. And we're definitely going to need a little bit of that. Whenever I do projects underground, I always like to make sure that I'm working on... Ooh, coal. Fantastic. I'm working on something more complex than just digging a hole, so this will probably turn into a sub-basement for my house, or maybe I'll make a trap out of it. But I don't just like doing things and not having a purpose. So this will definitely get expanded into something useful beyond just a resource pit. Oh, I'm really happy I found some coal right away. I'm not going to have to make charcoal, although charcoal is a really great resource. You know, I rarely ever have to mine for coal. I'm always farming trees and utilizing charcoal, because you can get just stacks and stacks and stacks of coal very quickly. In my not hardcore games, I really like architecture. I really like everything looking very pretty. You can see some videos of stuff. I have a lot of ridiculous rules, like I only like using smooth stone and glass and refined materials, but in this hardcore game I am going to be using some non-refined materials just to make sure that we can stay alive. So now we can put these in there in case, I don't know, we have some sort of emergency. Let's go ahead and make ourselves pickaxes. We're going to go ahead and make ourselves some shovels. And I need to really figure out what we're going to do for the defense of the town. It's a pretty big town. It obviously needs some sort of wall, but I think the first thing I'm going to do is simply a trench. And while that isn't going to keep spiders out, it will kind of defend the town. So we're going to be making a lot of shovels, and we're going to be digging out a trench, which we will then later convert into a wall. And we'll also have to get the whole thing lit, and hopefully I won't have to worry about nighttime once I get the town defended. We can get some golems built and whatnot. Now, there's no snow over here, so I can't really start making some snow golems, although I think I did see a pumpkin. There's a pumpkin over there, so if we can get some snow, then that'll be good. We can start a little pumpkin farm. We can get lots of stuff. So this is cool. So there's already a little bit of food going, which is nice. That takes a lot of pressure off at the beginning of the game, especially on hardcore. So just replant this, and now we're going to start our trench. And let's just take a quick second, look at how much time we have. I have no idea.